M&T Bank Stadium in Baltimore, Maryland. It's Week 14 of the NFL on EA Sports.
What's up, everybody? We back, baby. I just got back from a week-long vacation in Lake Travis.
Lamar Jackson.
Hold on one second.
And the Baltimore Ravens taking on Aaron Rodgers and the Pittsburgh Steelers.
The rain is falling, the fans are soaked, but here's the bottom line. We've got football at M&T Bank Stadium.
Yes, sir.
In Baltimore,
We back.
Maryland. There's a scene
We back, baby. We back.
Introduced to this sellout crowd, and through a sea of pyrotechnics, out they came from the tunnel. We're set to go as the Ravens get ready to match up with the Pittsburgh Steelers.
Titans are right there. But yeah, I just had a week-long vacation in Lake Travis outside of Austin. Went and saw Joe Rogan. Man, it was awesome. He had a good stand-up. Went ate some good barbecue over there. Had some great steaks that I made. Freaking just a great week, man. I hope y'all enjoy this episode. I hope you have enjoyed the recent episodes. You're coming off a tough loss to the Cowboys if you're watching this. We are, at least, but tough for the fan base, you know what I mean? But we coming back with a vengeance. Baltimore beat us earlier in the year. We're going to get it going, man. We're going to get it going. We're trying to get to Lamar today. We're trying to get Najee on the ground like heavy. We want to force Lamar to throw the ball, and we coming for him. That's all we can do, man. We got to. Number one seed. I think it's a two-way tie between me and them, and they got the tiebreaker. So let's see what's going on. Brand new whip just hopped in. And he is running his ass off to begin with. Holding. Gotta be. Damn, look at Atlanta. Oh, J Dunk has murdered Atlanta's whole franchise. I'll take that.
And we always talk about hidden yardage in a game. That's going to count as that because now it doesn't go on the books, but now they have to make that up again, don't they?
Oh, come on. Yes! That's what I'm talking about.
So the Steelers now in great shape to begin their initial possession.
Girl, give me that. Girl, give me that. Girl, give me that. Girl, give me that.
On the first play.
Yes, sir.
The natural inclination is to attack, go after them big. Sometimes what you just want to do is put the ball in the hands of one of your best players and one of their favorite plays and establish your dominance that way.
Now after the fumble recovery, it's Rodgers.
Uh-oh.
And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
I like how I got run as my game plan, and then we're coming out passing. It's great.
So when they're that high power, you've got to find a way to hold them under 20, because to me that's the magic number. 20-point score gives yourself you give yourself your best chance to win.
So
actually, I guess I don't have it.
28-30, they could be in some trouble.
I think so, because then you turn it into a shootout, and that means your offense has to keep pace.
Throwing is Rodgers on third down. That's caught by the big tight end, T.J.
I'm going for it.
And they're going to mark him
We're
down
going.
short,
We're going.
maybe by about a yard, if that. They get 7 there, but it brings up 4.
Sorry, guys. We're going aggressive this week. I can't.
Would have meant that there was an incompletion. They would have picked it
Oh,
up.
great.
Okay,
LaMichael Piron's in here.
But I really enjoyed watching how the defense stayed in sync, stayed in great communication.
There we go, LaMichael.
Across each zone. You see him pointing, communicating. There he is, and they passed him up to each defender.
Let's do another one.
Ended up making a nice play, even though it was complete.
Same shit. Throwback. Throwback football this week.
Here's P. Ryan.
We're hitting them with P. Ryan early and Najee late. That's what we're going to do.
Yards down to the 17. Pretty effective run there, and now they can start to smell that end zone.
Pound the rock. Make sure you use your O-line to set the tone of dominance and physicality.
What's up?
And they work this near the 5. He'll be stopped at the 6.
How best to describe that one? I'd say right down Broadway on that run.
I mean, he's not tired at all.
I think that might be something we see a lot of between the tackles today.
Well, he's enjoying things so far here this afternoon. Sees a crease and bursts through it for a
Come on, Michael, you got to get through there, dog.
Halfway there as he takes it from the 6 to the 3-yard line.
Okay.
Just not a whole lot of room to operate there on that carry.
No, not at all. They did a really nice job staying in their proper places and not allowing any lanes to open up.
Oh, they're not going to like you for that, Aaron.
Harris.
But it don't matter. It don't matter.
Touchdown.
That's a team one. That's a team one.
Najee Harris. Touchdown number 22 on the season. And the Steelers are on the board first on the road here in Baltimore.
Hello.
People always talk about one of his biggest strengths running the football, vision, and he found the spot there, went into the end zone.
You're exactly right about that. It wasn't just the vision, right?
Hello.
Once he saw the gap, decisiveness, made up his mind, and about the power to finish the play. Not only did he get good blocking, he created his own space as well.
Hello.
Boswell now
It's
to kick it away
me
after the
you're
touchdown.
looking for. I can see it in your eyes.
Taking it about the 1.
I can see it in your smile.
He will make it to the 20-yard line and no further. Baltimore set to take over here for their second possession of the game. And last time, not only the turnover, but that turned into 6 points. They got to make up for that here.
We always hear about empty possessions, but some are worse than others. You can have an empty possession, punt the ball away, get yourself set to play defense.
I love it.
When you turn it over, it changes momentum, and when they take it downfield and punch it in on you, that's a bad possession all the way around.
Yeah, but you're hungry to get back out there, aren't you?
You better be, because otherwise, it's going to be a long day for you.
On 2nd and 11 now. Jackson, he'll get this into the hands of Travis Fulgham. They'll wind up getting 10 back as that sets him up for 3rd down.
And when you're playing a quarterback with some experience and some moxie, you enter the danger zone when you decide to blitz him, because if he's able to diagnose as he did on that play.
Well, I didn't blitz him.
He reads
So
defenses so well, doesn't he?
He really does, and the best part about that play for him, I don't think that was his primary target.
I don't think so either.
I think he had the read, figured out where the blitz was coming from, and went to a secondary target for a really nice gain.
Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. Option play, and they'll hand to Dobbins. And he sneaks his way forward only for a couple here. 2nd down. These two teams, you might recall, met up back in September in Week 3. And it was the Ravens getting the road victory in that one. So now they'll look to finish off the season sweep here in Baltimore. Dobbins going to take the handoff on the option. And he'll get this one up to about the 39 here. That's going to be a 6-yard gain. It leaves him with 3rd down and just a yard to go. An option handoff here to Dobbins.
Yes, sir.
Dobbins, he is not going to get
Yes,
there.
sir.
They stopped him short of the line to gain. Tough sledding. They lose a yard there on 3rd.
This defense is a difficult one to prepare for, one of the best in the league. They'll come at you from all angles, and they did a nice job there.
It's going to be a good game, Dallas, New Orleans this week.
On is the punter Charlton now as he's able to get this one away. It's a return of 4 following a 42-yard punt. And the Steelers will go on offense here, 1st and 10. The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive.
We back, baby.
Coming off every player's friend, the open week from last weekend.
I like blitzing, huh?
Even if you're coming off of a loss as they did, the open week is exactly what you need after you kind of get over it a little bit, right? Rest up the mind, rest up the body, get yourself ready to go. And they have to be eager to play again, especially since they lost the last time out.
I think defensively you're okay with that. Here in the first quarter, he's going to get some catches, but they rallied to it quickly.
And that's what you count on, and I like what you just said. First quarter, can you do it all game long? They catch it, you tackle them, they go down on the spot.
Good stuff, J-Mo.
Good stuff.
Good stuff.
After the catch, now you put the offense in a position situation where every series they have to work hard to pick up first downs, and you tend to stall them out when you do that.
Hands it off out of the gun. And he'll be stopped right at midfield.
Good stuff,
That
good
was
stuff.
running right up the middle, and if the defense can't penetrate and make him slow his pace or change direction, that's often the end result.
Now a first
Wrong
down
guess.
carry for Harris.
Come on.
Oh, he's got
Come
some
on.
breathing room. And he is brought down, but not before reaching the 30.
They guessing up there. I don't
A
know.
lot of running backs, a little bit of a disadvantage when you start talking MVP. Might not be the case this year. You think he's got a shot, don't you?
I do. I think he's got more than a shot, but what he's going to need here down the stretch this late in the season, he needs that big closing game, that game that we're all going to reflect on and go, oh my goodness, did he put up a number, let's say 200 plus?
The run got 4. Now they deal with a 2nd and 6. Now Pirine. And he's going to be down close to a first down at the Ravens' 22. Well, this defense for the Ravens, they were very strong last week in that win over Cleveland.
There's a little bit of lightning talking with the defensive coordinator about their performance last week, because the feeling was that it was a good, solid performance. They did what they needed to do to get the job done and get the win, but definitely a few lapses that they're looking to correct. Of course, we think of Aaron Rodgers as a pocket passer, but you and I both know this guy's a pure athlete. He can get outside and make plays with his legs as well.
I showed it right there, outside of the pocket and on the money. They'll try to run with Harris. And he pushes forward but comes up short of the goal line as he'll get a yard down to about the 1. 2nd and goal from the 1. They'll try and run with Harris. And this time they were waiting for him as he'll be knocked down before he can get back to the line of scrimmage. A 2nd down play results in a loss of 2 yards. Rodgers now on 3rd and goal. To the goal line, but it's incomplete. So it's been a long drive. They've held the ball for quite a while. Now what do you do here?
Well, to me, at this stage after this drive, this close to the goal line, 3 points would be a letdown. I'm going for it here.
Nah, dude, shut up.
Boswell's kick is good. And that will make it 10-0 here in the first. So a long drive gets them down inside the 5, but ultimately they settle for just the field goal.
And I have to think that if maybe they were a yard closer, that would have made their decision tougher, and I think they likely would have gone for it. But in this situation, they just decided to take the 3, and I think it was a smart move.
And he'll go down as this drive will start at the 25-yard line. The Ravens heading out on offense as we look at the playoff picture in the AFC. And for the moment, they're sitting pretty in possession of that number 2 seed. But as we know it often happens, this is all still subject to change. And shedding the tackle, and now some room.
Damn.
And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. Now after the running play, we've got a man down on the field. While the training staff takes a peek, we'll take a break. So one play, and
Defense got to come in clutch here, man.
Jackson with a handoff to Dobbins on the option. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
We think, Brandon, I like the intensity this defense is showing right here in these first few drives. They're not just holding the line because they're doing their job, but they're doing more than that, aren't they? They're getting a nice push into the offensive backfield.
And a great example right there for the loss on the tackle. And no room to maneuver there. Give him a yard up to the 47. 10-0 the score after 1 on EA Sports. The Steelers now in the nickel here on 3rd down. Now it's Jackson.
Give me that.
Pass broken up. The contact well timed there, and now 4th down.
Yes, sir.
And the punt team on now as this one's sent away. And no return possible here as they angle this one out of bounds. Pittsburgh's offense now heading back out onto the field. And last time they were able to churn some clock. They got the field goal, added on to their lead, but that was a drive that was so long, it should have ended in a touchdown. You know that's how they felt.
And we'll both be headed to the airport after the game, but we probably should go to the post-game press conference.
I'm about to run LaMichael. I'm about to run his ass like
he's going to profess that he was happy to get points.
fucking 40 times this game.
Okay, after this type of a drive, not getting a touchdown, a huge disappointment.
Now a carry for Pirine, and he's going to take this ahead for right around
Thanks,
3
man.
yards, but no more than that. Second down. These two teams met in Baltimore. You might remember earlier in the year.
Nope,
the Ravens
met in Pittsburgh, actually.
So a win here in Baltimore would give them the season sweep. And this is going to be a Steelers first down as he's got this up to the 45-yard line.
Well, if they continue to run the football this strong, right up the middle, I don't know if they can wait till halftime to make adjustments. They better find a way to get it done series to series. I don't know if they need to sub some guys out, bring in extra people.
Yes, sir.
That's
what I'm talking about.
On the defensive side of the ball. But right now, they're running the ball very well right at them and right up the middle.
Running right at Jordan Davis every fucking time.
Second down. Call it a gain of 3, but not enough to move the sticks. It'll be third and about a foot or 2.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah.
Trying to pick it up.
Wrong.
With Harris. And he's got the first as they'll bring him down at the 28-yard line. 45 yards on the ground for him now on 9 carries. All runs on this drive so far. It's 1st and 10. On the give, this is Harris. And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up. 2nd and 8 coming up.
I'm running the same motherfucking 2 plays till they stop it for a loss.
They won that battle at the point of attack at the line of scrimmage. They used great leverage, helped their side, and stacked him up.
The Steelers on 3rd down. They've converted 3 out of 5 thus far. This time it's
running right at him.
They'll run it here.
What's up?
And he takes it down to the 13 and picks up the first.
One more time.
Lots of praise
one more game.
Obviously, I know you're seeing what I'm seeing. Those guys up front, they're getting it done.
Doesn't matter what play is called. They are handling their business at the line of scrimmage and dominating right now on this drive.
And he'll give it here to his running back. And he'll be taken down here at about the 11. Linebacker Patrick Queen bringing him down. The last run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8.
Oh, Jordan Davis is tired, son. Look at him.
They hand this off to Harris. Showed some tough running, but they'll drop him at the 5-yard line.
He tired, son.
Look to make it 3 for 3.
That big boy is tired. Look at him.
They'll run with Harris. And boy, he is very close to a first down, but from where they're spotting that,
I'm going for it.
So short. Give him a yard on the play, and he's definitely short. It'll be 4th down and a few inches. They run for it with Harris.
Get in there.
And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage. They'll try to run this one in. And he's going to take it in for a Steeler touchdown. Najee Harris with touchdown number 23 here.
Yes, sir.
And the Steelers, they broaden their lead. So his strong first half continues as he finds the end zone here for the 2nd time.
And definitely good blocking at the point of attack, and you just have to love watching the way he can create space down near the goal line, and he's able to take it into the end zone.
A good hold in these wet conditions. The point after is up and good, and that makes our score 17-0.
Let's do this.
Boswell now to kick it away after the touchdown. And he'll just take a seat, and the drive will begin at the 25-yard line. The football back over to Baltimore and J.K. Dobbins. And he's sure looking like a lock for a 1,000-yard season. Don't know if he's going to get it in this game, but he'd probably like to just to get past that point.
Yeah, and if he doesn't, as you noted, there's still time, still opportunity. There's still more games to be played. So, yeah, it's not a lock. Barring injury, it certainly looks like he's going to get there. And what an accomplishment that is. Anytime you get over 1,000 yards, you're celebrated in the NFL.
It's been quite a season. Still a couple chapters.
That's what I'm talking about.
They try and run on first down, but this one going to lose a couple yards as they get him behind the line.
Yeah, another negative play in an early down situation. This one to start the drive. You're putting a lot of pressure on your quarterback to bail you out when you're in second and long yardage.
On 2nd and 12, Jackson. And that one off the mark behind him. Incomplete. The Ravens on 3rd down. Just 1 for 3 thus far. This is 3rd down and 12. Jackson. He'll check this down.
Yes, sir, dude. That's what I'm talking about.
So no gain on the play. And that's going to bring up the
Shut down that run game, forcing the pass. Advantage.
Completing a pass supposed to mean you get downfield and gain yards.
Especially on 3rd down.
Yeah, that one. How about the defense? Figured that one out in a big way. Yeah, they completed it all right and lost yardage.
And past the 40 before he's...
Oh, no.
Now it appears...
Come on, dude.
Stop a man down on the return. We'll check on his status when we get back. So
And it's time.
For the Steelers as they come up 1st and 10.
I'm going to change up the game plan when they stop it.
It's P-Ryan to begin.
I promise. I promise.
Rushing for him as he has been tough to stop.
Turf toe. Come on, bro.
After that run, the defense getting back in the huddle and looking at each other.
You got to be finagling me right now, bud.
They gave up a significant run, 6 yards. And now you're saying to yourself, how do we stop them? And do I
You
have
don't.
confidence to make a play?
You don't stop them. I'm sorry. It's not going to happen this week, bud.
Now a handoff here to his running back. And he's taken down at the 43, but not before picking up the first.
That's about what you would expect since they're so efficient on picking up 3rd downs in the top 5 in the NFL. It's all a mindset, and I'm guarantee you, it started in the offseason. 3rd down's important to them. They find a way to pick them up at a very good clip.
And he's going to be stopped at about the 37. 7 yards on the pickup there, and it'll leave him with a 2nd and 3. This is Harris. And he'll get 3 down to the 34-yard line. Pretty good job defensively. Thought he was going to get it, but they knew where that marker was, and they stopped him just short of it.
What it does is emphasize that strategic football and situational football is not just played on the offensive side, is it? Defense understanding, as you noted, where the 1st down marker was and making sure they didn't get there.
So 1st and 10 now from the 30. This is Harris. And he'll manage to pick up about 4. It's 2nd down. 2 minutes remaining in this first half of football.
Make their ass quit, boy. We run that old school football offense right now.
Jonathan Coachman and the gang in Orlando. Coach will have stats and scores from the early games going on here around the NFL. Down he goes at the 23, a pickup of 4.
Well, if you're a football guy, that's a pretty run because everyone is in sync right there. Obviously, the guy carrying the ball, but how about the people up front? Leverage, athleticism, they created some nice space for him.
Now the Ravens going to use one of their timeouts as they head to the sideline and talk over what to do next.
Let's go for it.
And this offense has converted twice already here in this first half on 4th down conversions. And here we go again. They're going for it. This is Harris. And he picks up the 1st down yardage as he takes this one down to the 15.
We're going for number 1 seed, boy.
2 for 2 on 4th down conversions in this ball game. Now 3 for 3.
And you've got to figure their luck's got to run out at some point, doesn't it? I would just tell you from a defense's point of view, someone has to step forward on 4th down and make a play himself because they're just letting it happen to him right now.
On 2nd down now, it's Harris. And the stop will come inside the 5 at the 4.
We both know it's difficult, but they've made it look effortless out there. Through the air, on the ground, they've moved the ball with relative ease.
They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. And he's going to press this one forward as they stop him right around the 1. Now the Steelers use the first of their 3 timeouts as the clock will stop with 34 seconds to go before halftime. They'll go to P-Ryan trying to pound it in. And
get in there, boy.
Touchdown, Steelers. Michael P-Ryan, his 5th touchdown now on the year. And the Steelers are able to add on to their first half lead. Boswell good with the extra point, and the route is on here in this first half.
Woo-hoo-wee.
Boswell now to kick it away after the touchdown. No run back here, down to a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The Raven offense going to take over late in this first half. And with a 3-score deficit staring them in the face, they might have to press the issue here and try to get points out of this drive. Jackson's throw complete to Hamler. The Ravens going to use the 2nd of their timeouts as they'll stop the clock with 26 seconds to go until halftime. Throwing on 1st down, it's Jackson. Eluding the pressure right. 1st down and more for Jackson.
Bitch ass bitch.
To the other side of midfield across the 45 before going out.
Partner, as a quarterback, sometimes you just got to know when the clock has gone off in your head, it's time to go. Tuck it and get all you can.
This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. Jackson from the shotgun. Oh, he dropped it. And that's pretty indicative of the way this one's gone. Fair to say, hasn't been his best game but also not getting a lot of help out there either.
Yeah, you nailed it pretty well, you know. He's got to throw it better. Got to get more help. Obviously one that should have been caught. They got to find a way to bring those 2 elements together so they can make some progress in this one. Well, they'll use him a lot out of the backfield. He had 5 catches a week ago, and he makes another catch here for good yardage.
Jackson on 1st down.
Get his ass.
And that will be incomplete. 4 ticks left here on the clock.
They've given up a few 1st downs on this drive, but getting the incompletion there, that should give them something to build on and maybe turn the tide.
And now a timeout defensively after that 1st down play. So they're going to make this offense sweat out half number 1. And I don't think this has a carry. It does not. It's
no, sir.
So we've reached halftime here with the visiting Steelers out in front. As we'll get you down the coast to Orlando for Jonathan Coachman at our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach.
All right, Brandon, we'll get back to you and Charles in a bit. But first, let's get to some of these scores around the NFL here in a busy Week 14. We'll start right here in Florida. The New York Jets heading down the coast to take on Jacksonville. And it's the Jaguars who have the lead in the 2nd quarter. James Robinson with a couple of touchdowns there. We'll stay in the AFC South as we make the trip to Houston to check on the Texans at home at NRG Stadium. And they trail the visiting Chiefs in that one. Clyde Edwards-Helaire with a touchdown run. Lastly, let's motor up to the Motor City. See what's happening with the Lions at home at Ford Field. And they've got the lead over the visiting Chicago Bears. The Lions trying to finish that one off and claim victory. In our game has been Aaron Rodgers, who was on target in the first half. His guys have just about put this one on ice already. As for the call of the second half, we turn things back over to Brandon Gaudin.
Okay, Coach, thanks as always to you and the gang in Orlando as we welcome everyone back in for quarter number 3. Forecast calling for more of the same. The rain set to continue as we are underway in the second half. This will be fielded inside the 5. And he gets it out to the 25-yard line. Flag down. This could set him back. Well, that holding call set him up with not great field position.
Not at all when you tack on the penalty. But that field position after the return wasn't terrific. It's not a great starting field position as well.
From down at the 12, it's 1st and 10. They run with Harris. And he'll be taken down.
We
at
back,
the
baby.
18. 103 yards rushing now for the NFL leader coming into this ball game.
Yeah, another good run there. He's been such a big part of their success here this afternoon. And that last carry, it puts him over 100 yards now for the day.
A good run, got 7 on first. Here's 2nd and 3. From the gun, they'll try to run it. And he's able to get up here to the 26.
Well, you certainly have to give a little credit here because they're playing this game now at their pace. This is ball control football, sustained runs, taking their time, and making it work.
Throwing on first down is Rodgers. To the side.
Yes, sir. We here, baby.
Get both feet in.
We here, baby.
And while we may be looking at the scoreboard, this offense certainly is not because they're showing no signs of backing down, even with a 3-score lead here.
And they got like 27 people in the box over here, and it don't matter. It don't matter.
And taking it across midfield and inside the 45.
We don't talk about it very often, but sometimes there's a dip in intensity.
It don't even matter, boy.
Which can manifest itself in some sloppy tackling. And how about right there? He ran right through that weak tackle attempt.
Just a yard on the first down carry, so it's 2nd and 9.
Yeah, things were pretty stacked up there in the middle of the line. A lot of bodies, not much space. I think ultimately he was fortunate to get anything out of that run.
The run only got a yard. Here's 2nd and 9. From the gun, he'll hand this off. And he's going to get it down to the 33-yard line.
Bing bong.
Yeah, once more, strong running, excellent blocking at the point of attack.
Let's go, Najee.
Nice little drive brewing right here.
They'll run on first down.
Come on, boy.
Harris. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8. 2nd and 2.
Looks to me like maybe there's a little attrition setting in with this drive, because when you see that type of a run, I get the feeling the defense getting a little bit tired.
And that's the last thing they need, especially when they look up at the scoreboard. Eight yards the gain on that last run. Here's 2nd and a couple.
Let's see.
Rodgers now to throw. He's got his tight end over the middle.
There we go.
Hockenson. Whatever the discussions were at halftime to try to slow down this offense, it has not worked to this point.
Yeah, I have a vision right now of everything that was discussed in the half just being torn in shreds or being erased off of the Microsoft Surface tablets.
God bless.
None of it is working. They are really locked in on offense.
And that one drops down, incomplete. Good coverage there, forced the ball free, and it's 2nd down. Sideline throw.
Come on, get in there.
And a nice job.
Get in there.
Toes inbounds.
And I'll tell you what, this offense is playing a little bit of keep away right now. They've come out here in the 3rd quarter, possessed the ball for quite a while, and they keep on converting. Nice pitch and catch there to set up the 1st and goal.
They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. Into a mass of bodies, and I think they held him out. They did. Call it no gain, and it's going to be 2nd and goal. From the gun, it's Rodgers.
No!
Looking end zone, but it's
I thought he was open, bro.
Well, congratulations.
Thought he was open.
That's one that he would love to have back. That should have been picked off. Threw that one into a crowd. He's just so fortunate the defender couldn't react fast enough and get his hands up.
P-Ride.
Tutty.
Pittsburgh. Well, nothing fancy there, Charles. You had 3 tight ends on the field. They were going to run the football. The defense knew it, but the defense couldn't stop them.
I call this domination in Baltimore, bruh. Yes, sir!
Out of running the football into the end zone than pass protecting. They had determination on their side, and they got it done.
Extra point put through by Boswell, and the lead will swell by 1 more. Boswell now to kick it away after the touchdown. And no effort to bring this one out. It's a touchback. And as this offense makes their way back out, it's AFC playoff race time as we give you a look. And I tell you, 4 weeks still to go, and everything is wide open, and it's fun.
And I know we always talk about, well, if the playoffs were to begin today, and then we kind of go, okay, but they're not. Let's see how it plays out. Wouldn't it be fun to play with this playoff lineup right now? Because to me, just about anyone can win this whole thing out of this grouping we currently have. And by the time we get there, it may look entirely different.
Baker.
Miles Jack there to make the tackle. After the pickup of 5, here's 2nd and 5.
L.A. Noir.
Quick slant to
I don't know if anybody's ever played that before, but it's solid as fuck, boy. Forcing him to pass a little bit. We've been playing base all game, trying to like throw him off a little bit.
Option play, and they'll hand to Dobbins. And he'll get this one
Falls forward for 12 yards.
down into Steeler territory.
Sweet.
5 yards remain on 2nd down. Dobbins going to take the handoff on the option. And he'll get it down here to the 43. 44 yards rushing on 12 carries.
Look at him, Lamar, though, pushing this guy forward, man.
1st and 10. Jackson on the give to Dobbins. And he's going to be taken down.
What was this, holding?
On the field. So let's see about the call.
Yeah, it's gotta be, dude. Now it's getting held everywhere, bud.
So this will be accepted as it moves the offense backwards. A give. This is Michelle. And that play will go nowhere. Losing yardage back near midfield at the 49.
Miles Jack is having a hell of a game, dude. He started off the game super good.
Plenty of lost yardage in the first half, and that trend is continuing here.
Throwing on 2nd and long. Jackson,
You got to get that profit.
Incomplete, and their struggles continue here. The passing windows are just not there, and that's just another example of how great this defense has been all game long.
And that's exactly what a top 10 defense can do. They can really change the game tempo and frustrate you as you try to execute offensively.
Open man Hamler, that's complete.
Ha ha ha.
They get only
Ha ha ha.
time as that leads us
Ha ha ha.
to down.
Ha ha ha.
Good defenses,
I'm laughing to the bank like ha ha ha. Ha ha ha. Ha ha ha.
After catches. I think we just saw that on display right there.
Got to him before he ever had a chance to think about turning it upfield. They'll score that a 36-yard punt, and the offense will take over with a new set of downs. Pittsburgh set to take over again on offense. And last time out, another touchdown, and I think there may be some empty seats around here by the time the 4th quarter comes around.
Yeah, I have to agree with you because this was just about decided. But you know who benefits from all those empty seats? You and me, trying to get to the airport.
That's
the road
true.
to be fairly clear
that is
by the
one
time we have to
positive.
leave the booth.
These guys ever shut the hell up?
And they'll run on the inside handoff.
I'm thinking about next season turning them off and me just doing commentary, because these guys will not shut up.
Good, solid yardage. He'll take that anytime you hand the ball to a back.
On third down, here's Harris. And he gets it to the 34. Good enough for the first.
Well, someone's been having a good game so far, and you know something? A lot of it's been power running. They decided to turn him loose again on third down, didn't they?
They did indeed. He delivered the tough yards.
Oh.
And he'll get this up to about the 40. He'll get a nice chunk there on the first down run, and it's 2nd and 4.
I'm laughing to the bank like ha ha ha.
Here's a handoff out
Oh,
of the gun.
shit. Come
And
on.
this carry not as productive. He's swallowed up at the line of scrimmage. No gain
Come on,
play
bro.
that time, and they'll look to convert on what will be a 3rd and 4. Here's Rodgers. And this pass broken up. Excellent coverage there on 3rd down, as that was not an easy one to hold on to. The Steelers send out their punter now. And the way this offense has moved the ball, he hasn't been needed till here in the 3rd. And he'll get this away into the icy winter air. A 45-yard punt, 4 there on the return. And the Ravens, they'll take over. Jackson and the Ravens come up now 1st and 10 at their own 16. He'll start with a handoff to Dobbins. And he sneaks his way forward only for a couple here. 2nd down.
Well, every now and then we have to let a cliche fly, partner. And in this case, what do they say in the NFL? Your best ability is often your availability. And this is an extreme kid coming out of Ohio State. Carried the ball every time they even thought about running it. Wore down defenses and able to break big runs late in games. J.K. Dobbins going to Baltimore, an absolute perfect fit.
These guys have punted 4 times already, and they're staring at a 5th, barring a conversion here on 3rd down. That's complete. It's Rashad Bateman. And he will have a Ravens first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
Now that was pretty. They executed that curl route versus zone coverage, and that changes things a little bit because against man, it's often a tight curl, tight, sharply run route. Against zone, you're just looking for that open spot, that dead area, so you make curl a little bit wider just to get to that place.
And usually a tight window. He fired a bullet in there for the completion. An option handoff here to Dobbins. And he'll maneuver his way forward for about 4. 2nd and 6.
Brandon, we just saw the benefits of being able to run the ball successfully. They pick up 4 yards on that carry. So now if you're a play caller, you can do just about anything you want, but on the defensive side of the ball, you scramble a little bit. Now you're behind trying to figure out, do I need to blitz him? Do I need to pressure him? How do I gain an advantage on this snap?
Now a quick slant as the throw's complete. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line.
Making it look good out here, ain't we?
3 quarters in the books. You are watching the NFL on EA Sports. Two first downs have them up to the 41 now for 1st and 10. Jackson now. That's complete left side to Bateman. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past.
Let's try the other corner out real quick. He's kind of getting baked goods over here.
It's the 50. Operating out of Steeler territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 47. Now it's Jackson. He's got a man. It's his fullback. 3 yards the gain there. 2nd down. One thing I think that's safe to say defensively, the tackling's been really good.
And because of that, it's been very, very hard for them to move the ball because you're not getting the benefits of run after catch. They tackle them almost on the spot. That means you have to run extra plays, harder to move.
Come on.
20.
And Auburn flashback.
He's taken down, but not before reaching the 10-yard line. A big play that time through the air. 34 yards.
Damn.
So now following the big play, they've got a 1st and goal all the way down at the 10. They'll run with Dobbins. And he'll take this from the 9 down to about the 7. What a game this defense continues to play, huh?
Yeah, they've been aggressive from the first snap, and they've controlled this ball game. But right now,
The hell's Leo doing?
You got to match that aggressiveness. No points so far in this game.
The hell?
Football got to be that way to go against them and try and get some points on the board.
And I'm curious on the defensive side if they stay aggressive, because you know they want to pitch this shutout.
Yeah, they have to be aggressive, but they also have to be smart about it as well, because
Oh, get that.
can turn into 6 points.
And a dangerous throw there as that's knocked down and incomplete.
They're going for
At
it,
this
huh?
point in the game, they've got to continue to try anything they can. They're still working at it, even though this one feels like a lost cause.
Here we go. It's Jackson on 4th down. It's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. They're turned away on 4th and goal. And this shutout is going to continue as the defense holds again. So they finally get their first trip to the red zone, and it ends with nothing.
Damn.
That's what I'm going to focus on with you, because you teed it up really well. Finally, get
Low
to the
blow
red
having
zone.
ass
There's
bitch.
got to be a little bit of frustration because they haven't moved the ball as well as they wanted to all game. Now they get there, but we got to go for it, because we don't know if we're going to get back here again. We don't know how many opportunities, because they've been sputtering a little bit.
Absolutely. At this stage in the second half, to get there and not get it for the first time, tough. 8 yards on the pickup, and now they'll have some options on 2nd and short. Hands it off out of the gun, and he'll be brought down right at the 30 here. Charles, you said earlier this defense is probably going to need to hold these guys right around 20 or under that if they were going to have a chance. It was evident pretty early on that wasn't going to happen.
Yeah, they left 20 behind a long time ago in this game, didn't they? It looks like they're headed towards a big, big number. But 20 was the threshold, because that kept them in the ball game and kept the pressure off of their own offense.
So 1st and 10 now from the 30. Here's Harris.
Shit, son.
And room to run as he's up
This
past
boy
the
don't play.
35-yard line. A solid run on 1st down. Gain of 7 leaves him with a 2nd and 3.
Oh, that's one to warm the hearts of all those old school football players, isn't it? Tough, hard, gritty run. Got behind his pads, bowled over a few people. Look at that one, right up the gut.
So up through 3 quarters, no reason to lighten up now. And he'll get up to the 43-yard line. No doubt those are the types of carries they're looking for here, Charles. The lead in the 4th quarter. This is when coaches that have a reliable running game, they breathe a little easier on the sideline.
Yeah, they love the idea that they can take the air out of the football at this point of the game. That means they're really counting on that offensive line, counting on the runners, taking care of the football. Because you're going to tell your quarterback, hey, no time to be a hero. We're not going to throw it here. Just eat up that clock. And if you have the ball, they can't score. Well, partner, I know this type of running back. I mean, this size, this intensity usually gets better as the game goes on. I can just tell you from experience, the first few quarters, oh, you're eager. You come running up there. I'm going to tackle this guy.
Dude, this is insane.
You're coming up and thinking about it.
And
Insane.
Down 4th quarter. Yeah, that's not a guy they want to see consistently.
Insane in the membrane.
And he'll take this ahead for about 4. 2nd down coming up.
Brandon, I've got to think this offensive line has got some smiles on its faces.
Hell yeah, they do.
Crazy, but they practiced for this back in training camp. They knew they'd be in situations where it'd be extra defenders in the box coming after them, trying to keep them from locking down a game. Right now, they want to show the world they're up to the challenge.
LaMichael's about to have 100 yards.
Just 2 minutes remaining.
LaMichael's about to have 100 yards.
Has been a one-sided affair. So the Steelers with the football as we get you reset. They've got a 3rd down now as they look for one more 1st down to help salt this one away. And he's able to get it to the 31, and that's enough for the 1st.
I absolutely fucking ran it down their fucking throats, dude.
With what he's given them. Whenever they've needed a big run, a 1st first down, he's the guy they've turned to. And it doesn't matter what the defense thinks. They feel like they've got the confidence to keep handing it to him and keep picking up good yardage.
3 more carries, and then I'm sitting him.
There on the tackle. 3 yards on that last carry. Here's 2nd and 7. They run again with Harris. And they can't bring him down. And they'll work it inside the 15-yard line before it's all said and done. At carries like that, that's how they're going to continue to salt this thing away here, Charles, in the 4th quarter.
Yeah, how about that? A new set of downs. Clock continues to move. No better way to close out a game than to tap those mastodons you have up front and say, guys, keep pounding them. Let's keep the ball, keep their offense on the sidelines.
Come on, boys.
Let's close this one out.
That hold coming from the middle of the line, the center.
And it's difficult for him because sometimes you've got people right over you, and as soon as you snap it, trying to get your hands up and block them, you can be a little late getting it done.
And now they're inside the 10 as he's brought down at the 9. Now a final chance to stop it here as a timeout comes in with 10 seconds left in the game. 9-yard line, 2nd and 6. On the give, this is Harris. And the stop will come inside the 5 at the 4. It's a 6-yard run. Leaves him with about a foot or so here still to go to hit the marker with 3rd down coming up. So this one in the win column for the Pittsburgh Steelers. And I tell you what, Charles, this might be about as good as it gets. They were incredible.
Yeah, offense was in fine form. The defense threw the shutout at them. I think they worked in concert together. What I like about the offense was they held the ball pretty well. You know, time of possession, exactly what they were looking for in this one, and that helped out their defense. Didn't have to be out there the entire time. So when you do that and you're out there fresh playing, off a little extra spring in your step, and it showed up in this one.
They had a ton of spring in their step. Impressive victory. So for the Steelers, it's a 10th win on the year as they move to 10-3. And they will be at home for one next week against the Las Vegas Raiders. Meanwhile, for Baltimore, it's a loss that could have implications on the playoff race as they fall to 9-4.
Holy shit.
As they have a matchup in Cincinnati against the Bengals.
68 carries on the game.
And for Charles Davis and our entire crew here at EA Sports, I'm Brandon Gordon saying so long, everybody.
Yes, sir. Well, see y'all next week, boys. It was domination, and I fucking loved it. I hope you enjoyed it. Make sure you like and subscribe if you like the video, man. Appreciate you. Peace out.